and we will have one more show, or maybe two more shows on the NBA playoffs as it comes to a conclusion. Unfortunately, now that there's only two games on, really, it's getting shorter and shorter. Then the finals will only be one game, obviously, with it being every other night or so. So it's just coming down to the end of NBA, and then we have to wait a couple more months for NFL. So it's a tough time, but summertime is beach time and enjoying love and enjoying life. Yeah. So cats looking at me like, what? That's funny. We had a little glitch there. What I was saying is, if Cleveland goes into Golden State in the NBA Finals and wins the first two games, and that would make them what 15 and 0, no, 13 and 0. No, that would be 14, 14 or 15, either way. And then they go back home for two games. Yeah, they will sweep Golden State. And last year it was 4-2. At least LeBron James, and I know none the least actually, but it's actually an accomplishment to be able to take Golden State Warriors to 6 games last year. Just him and JR and a couple other pieces, but the Irving and Kevin Love were not there, so that was a big hit. But this year they are healthy, and that's why I believe that they are going to be the elite team coming down the stretch, especially if they win tonight, going for number 10 in a row, and they are on track to be the best team ever to play in the NBA playoffs, and that would be a big accomplishment continuing with the NBA Finals. I mean, beating Golden State, because it's more likely going to be Golden State Cleveland, a rematch of last year's NBA Finals, and I will lock in my predictions very, very, very soon. But I also want to talk a little bit more about OKC. Much respect, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. You two definitely are outstanding basketball players, and definitely IQ is awesome. And the cat wants to be petted. Yep. But it's you're going up against a really tough team, a dynasty in the making, and I just don't see maybe Oklahoma City getting maybe one more win. I really think it'd be a 4-2. It will go to 6 or 7, like I stated, but I think Golden State will take it. I want OKC to actually win, because then that would be probably easier for Cleveland Cavaliers to win. So that's I will be rooting for Oklahoma City to be kind of beaten down. I know that kind of sounds bad, but I don't mean it in a terrible way. I just want them to be tired, and I think OKC will take them to 6 or 7 and make them tired. And if the Cavs continue to play the way they did in Game 1, they will definitely sweep Toronto, if not take it to Game 5, and it'll be over. So, I just think that that's just the way it's going to go. And, the Cav players definitely understand records, and they understand, that things can be written as what their journey of this whole season has been about, and winning the way they've been winning is pretty outstanding. Breaking the records, like I've stated, the 25 threes ever made in a game, the 21 that was broken by the the one that was set by Golden State Warriors earlier in this playoff. So, I mean, it's pretty outstanding what they've done, and I definitely, they are my team that I root for in the NBA playoffs, and I pray that they make it, and that they win, and that they become the best team. because no disrespect, but before Curry was great, there was number one that has been, putting in a lot of work, and LeBron James is definitely one of the greatest players in the game. And Curry, you still got another championship. You got two, so until you get that second one, man, I still see LeBron James as the most valuable player in the league. Even though you did get the MVP, I got much respect for you because you shoot the three, because I love to shoot the three, and that's the way it will be. But I think LeBron James, he's the king. He's going to get it this year. And it's almost going to look effortless, because I believe it'll be either 5 or 6 games in the NBA playoffs. I'm not the NBA playoffs, the NBA finals, and Cavaliers got it. That's just my prediction. I'm locking it in. So with all that being said, we got enough covered for NBA. This is Young Casper representing RFM Radio, the Young Casper Show. Everyone have a great day.
I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities. I can create whatever I want to create.
The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams, that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. No matter how talented you are, your talent is going to fail you if you're not skilled.
Because it's not about where you come from. It's about heart. You come to a place where, being smart ain't enough. You got to have heart. The most important thing is to be able to sacrifice what you are for what you will become.
I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. Where I excel is work ethic. While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working. I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. You might have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me, but if we get on the treadmill, you're getting off first, or I'm gonna die. It's really that simple.
I dare you to fail. Succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. But if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, you wheezing, the only thing you're trying to do is get some air. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it bad and then you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. If you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. I never forget when 50 Cent was doing his movie. 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? He says, sleep is for those people who are broke. I don't sleep.